Ah, hello. Good of you to show up to your meeting. So, I found this on your computer today, the Stanley parable. I don't know exactly what this is, YouTube, or what you think you're doing at work, but I think the only fair way to do this is I'm going to play for half an hour, and you're going to watch. And at the end of it, we'll decide what exactly you have been doing at work, because this does not look like what we hired you to do. I mean, the end is never the end is never the end. Is this some kind of company complaint? If it is, you should have filed it through our HR department, rather than sitting at your desk and wasting company time. This is the Stanley parable, if I understand correctly, and you're going to watch me play it, and then we'll decide.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, Stanley's your name.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Is this our company?
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, so you do like your job.
And
Then you
then
can keep
one
it.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Welcome to the Stanley parable. I'm not going to pretend to be your boss this entire time. This is a game I've been told to play a lot, and I'm finally getting around to it. So, I guess we're playing as Stanley in an office devoid of people, and the first thing I would do is remove my tie, which, by the way, this is a double cross. I learned to tie it by Googling how to tie a tie and picking the one that I thought worked best. Thank you very much. The one on my head is just a random knot. So I'm supposed to walk out of my office if I want to listen to the announcer. Guy? Can I jump? Can't jump. I can crouch. Can I hide? I can't hide.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
You gonna tell me to do it again? Yep. There's a clock in that room. You can totally tell time and days and years and months by a clock. Stanley's not going to forget how long he's been in there. There's a clock and a computer. There, I stepped outside. I can't grab anything, it would seem. And the door shut behind me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Look, there's papers everywhere. How is that not traces? And there's a cup that's got fingerprints. Well, I don't want doors to shut on me. I don't feel like losing because the game's got it. Okay, so I can pull doors shut behind myself. Let's just do that. I don't know why, it just seems appropriate. Did I turn that off? I think I did. Maybe. Maybe I did? Which room's the meeting room? They're all numbered the same. And what is the employee in room
Stanley
420?
went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Wait, no, that totally made a difference. I made a difference. It says input received. I changed something. How does that not count?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
I pick up on cues. Great, Josh.
When Stanley
Piss
came
off.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
F you, Josh. I
This was
already
not
don't like
the
you.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, so you think you know what I'm doing? Well, I'm not...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Wow, level designer. Stroking yourself much?
But
Okay.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
F you, Josh. Why? That's a warehouse.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No way. There's a big red button. I'm pressing the big red button. I'm not getting on track. There's no one here. Who's going to report me? I pick up on cues in my environment perfectly well. You already told me there's no one present. Why would I bother going to a meeting
Stanley
room?
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Well, I guess I don't have an option, dick. I mean, Josh.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Whoa, no. Open the door. Seriously?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Seriously?
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
I'm going through before you have a chance to change it. Why are the headlights on? Who left the car on? It's gonna run out of power. You're killing the engine, man. The frick?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
No.
Okay.
Josh, what are you doing in this room?
Back to,
85. No, that's 83, 84, 103, 104.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather
601.
than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
104.
From the top.
601. 104, 601. 104 was fired, 601 was fired. I want to get way the hell off track. Y'all can
All of his
stuff it,
coworkers
Josh.
were gone. What could it mean?
It means they were
Stanley
fired.
decided
Laid
to go
off?
to the meeting room.
Is it
Perhaps
MLK Day?
he'd simply missed a memo.
Okay, so down...
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Ha! Take that,
Right
Josh.
here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
You blocked my path. Can I go? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go left. And then right. And then left. And then right. And now we need to go up twice, down twice. I guess up would be straight. So that's 1. Maybe that's 2? Now I need
I'll
to go...
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Screw you, Josh.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Hey!
I find it unlikely that
Found
we'll
the
ever
room.
progress by starting over and over again. but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, don't do that. Oh, you suck. I kind of want to turn the sensitivity up just a little bit on the mouse. Is that keyboard, mouse sensitivity? Yay! Actually, you know what? Keyboard, mouse. Let's turn that down just a little bit so I don't make you guys dizzy. I'm not
All
like
of his
shooting
co-workers
people.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait. There was that one computer I put input on. Username access. Okay. No idea what those files are. Can I turn this one on? No. And that one was awaiting input, and I gave it input that one time. So I'm in the 400s. I want to find the employees in the hundreds. 104 and 601 would be ideal.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Josh, why are you screwing with me? Well, I guess I'm going right. Why are these rooms like half built? And why are all the papers pulled out? It's like someone ransacked the office. While I was sitting at my desk blindly doing nothing.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something.
Ocean,
The story.
mountains.
Here
Where's the
we
inspirational
go.
words? I'm not going to follow your story.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Well, I don't really have a choice. I suppose I could just sit in the hallway and be like, F you, Josh. Ew. Ew.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I do
Well, you know
remember.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Sorry.
You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
So that's the Stanley parable.
Oh no,
Ah.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen.
No, wait,
this
don't do
time.
it.
I have
No,
to
I have a
restart.
window. I can get it out. The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Is loading.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I'm saving power. It's cool. Where's the light switch? It never went that way before. No, you always told me to go straight. I don't like you, Josh. I won once by not listening to you. Uh-oh, I've deviated from the line, Josh. What are you gonna do? Punish me? No, it's a dead end. I'm not going into a dead end, you jerk. Forcing me to follow the line. Maybe I'll just continue turning things off. Nah, that door's still shut. Okay. Solitaire at work? Can I reach that? Why can't I push this chair? Is it like cemented to the floor? Jeez. Okay, well I'm getting higher in the numbers. I might get to 104 at this rate.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know
No.
what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.